Thanks for tuning back in for this very brief episode of From the Tomes. This is going to be uncharacteristically short and unstaged. As you see, I'm standing here very casually with my books all around me, my game books. This is primarily a gaming video cast, as you know, focusing on game development on my own world that I've been working on. And I just wanted to give you a brief update. The next full-length episode with full production is in development. If you saw my previous episode on world building, that set up this rather higher standard, maybe not high standard of production, but higher standard of what I was doing with my previous short videos, including some multimedia and visual aids, as well as a little bit more extensive discussion of the concepts. And I want to start carrying that through with all of my full-length videos. And I have another video on world building, the second part, and a very long series on it done. It is written. It has not been filmed yet. This, in some part, is a film test, a proof of concept with a new camera, new microphone, seeing how it goes. But that should be done hopefully by next week. I will intend to start filming it this week, and it'll take a few days for post-production. As some of you know, I've just started back after 2 years of not having a full-time schedule in person at my teaching job, as well as commuting. My time and energy has been greatly cut the past couple of weeks as I recoup. But I'm getting back up to speed. I'm getting back up on top of some of my projects, as well as some of the professional duties I've had to attend to. So I hope to have more video content for you within the next couple weeks. Now, the second part of this is, some of you who have followed me on Facebook know that I ran into an incident just over a week ago, Wednesday the 26th, I believe, where my account was hacked. It took me 15 minutes to put the recovery process, according to Facebook standards, into play. In that time, something was done with my account. I don't know what. It must have been extremely horrible, because I've been completely banned, completely locked down. This was shocking to me. As you know, I had over 2,500 followers from all around the world in my various avenues of music, game design, visual arts. I had several pages, including the From the Tomes Facebook page, through which I gathered a huge amount of traffic and likes from the last video. That is completely gone. My band pages, except for one, which is a mystery to me, are completely gone. I have attempted to get in contact with a live person at Facebook. If you have ever tried this, you know this is virtually impossible. I have submitted multiple help forms. I created a secondary account very legitimately, and within 48 hours it was completely locked down. Using my name and phone number, I'm not allowed to post, I'm not allowed to like, I'm not allowed to comment. It's extremely frustrating, and I'm well aware that Facebook has been nothing but data mining now for at least 8 or 10 years, and I don't have an attachment to the platform, but I had a rather significant amount of traffic that was starting to come through the From the Tomes streaming, the Twitch channel, as well as the YouTube channel. So I'm kind of at a loss with this. I do have an agent and manager named Wilhelm Waitley on Facebook. If you friend Wilhelm Waitley, you will start to get updates about my work again. He will be managing all of my accounts from here on out, unless Facebook makes some sort of move to recover my old account with this rather significant following. And by the way, I had paid for commercial advertising on Facebook for the From the Tomes material, for some of my band material, so it wasn't like I was just an idle user who had not actually paid them for something. I find this extremely frustrating, not only from an interpersonal, but a business perspective. And I understand the $30 maybe I've spent on advertising is nothing compared to the $300 million they get from some people. But I learned pretty early on through knowing people in business that every customer counts. And I find this extremely bad customer service from a paid customer standpoint, as well as just a user platform. I've been on the World Wide Web since it became popularized. I've been on many different platforms. I've been involved in web development, and I'm just shocked that a company, Meta now, continues to operate like this. I'm looking for alternates. I'm looking for alternate platforms. Any suggestions? Hit me with a suggestion. But I'm still doing my photography. I have a new site, johnharfordphotography.com, and that will take you to a pick fair site, which has great customer service. It was actually started by an English photojournalist who needed a place for other more serious photographic professionals to post some work. So I've been getting a good amount of work through there. And I, of course, have this, the FromTheTomes.com, which will take you to this and the streaming site. And, of course, Tales of the Harrowed Land at harrowedlandrpg.com.net, Twitter. So thank you for tuning in for this very impromptu, very informal video cast. You see, I'm not in any kind of costume or persona. It's just me, John Harford, talking about some of what the challenges I've been facing recently in getting the video content up and going for the next episode. Hopefully you'll stick around. Hopefully you enjoy even this short check-in. And we'll see how this all turns out in the next week or two. Stop back soon. Look for another video. Subscribe, like, you know the usual deal. Have a good day.